Hey, yo, everybody. How are you all doing today? This is going to be our first recorded video for Hex. I've been meaning to try and do a little bit of YouTube content for this game for a long time. I've been streaming the game for a bit over a year now, so I thought this would be a good time, good opportunity, a good stuff. Go ahead and show you guys a gold farming technique that someone in my guild brought to my attention around Christmas time. This gold farming technique works as of 2/15/2017, and from what I know, they have no intention of patching this out of the game, so it should still be relevant as long as Area Zone 2 is our highest form of gold income. So, this gold farming technique we're going to talk about today is one that you need to use a mercenary to do. I recommend, because you need a mercenary for this, to play a human, because humans get an extra mercenary slot, and play a ranger, because you get an extra charge. The mercenary you choose to use is all up to you. Just remember, this is gold farming. The faster you can win, the better. Now we're in the machine graveyard here, and there's a couple important parts about setting up this gold farming technique. You need to make sure that your mercenary node is on the double fight here. So you fight Vargar and Berg, or whatever the other Null princess is, if you chose to do the first dungeon differently. And before you go to this node, make sure you get your robot built up, just so that way it's as large of a troop as possible, help you get the time down. This requires an incredible amount of setup. You're not going to be able to use this gold farming method unless you've gotten somebody into Adventure Zone 2, into the machine graveyard. And even then, I recommend having a character set up to do this. Another nice bonus points about human, when they're at their max level, you get a small amount of bonus gold, which is nice. And we'll go over why it's nice. So for this gold farming method, what we do is we fight Vargar and we get the mercenary bonus gold, so basically double gold, and then we concede against Berg, and then we fight Vargar again. And you just do this over and over again. When you get bored, you just exit to campaign. Make sure you don't press the back button and you exit to campaign. So that way you can always just come in here and continue grinding at the same point. We never complete the dungeon. You only complete the dungeon if you want to edit your deck or something of the sort, or if you get tired of farming gold. It's really efficient after you have it set up. Really fast gold farming rates. So who we're using here is Hakor. Hakor's a pretty strong common champion. My list is Mono Blood. You can definitely play Hakor about any color and still be really effective with him. Baxoth could be good. The champion that wrecks artifacts could be good. But just anything that you can beat Vargar in about 2 or 3 turns seems pretty great. We tend to get a lot of turn 3 and turn 4 wins with this deck. For an example, we'll go ahead and fight Vargar here. Show you what to do. We have a 61 card deck, and we have Clatterclank is one of our mercenaries to give us a bonus charge. And then we use the mercenaries that have the passive to give us a charge when you lose the coin flip and a charge when you win the coin flip. Then because we're a ranger, we get another bonus charge from one of their talents, allowing us to use Hakor's charge power on the first turn, which is pretty massive. We'll charge power, move all the equip cards up in our deck, then draw a card, get our Forge Flock, slam this Darkspire Acolyte, and hit our opponent in the face for 7, and I think we're on course for a turn 3. Depending on what they play and what we draw. We have a pretty high chance to draw equipped cards. We draw a call. Oh yeah, that definitely looks like a turn 3 win. Flesh Maggot's pretty great here. I'm actually going to try and combo off here a little bit just so I can show off. it's probably a bit slower to combo off, so I don't necessarily recommend doing it. But we're just going to make a huge flesh maggot. Hopefully we hit another Darkspire here. Nice. And another Darkspire. And these replicas are considered equipped cards for Hawkor, so they're giving our troops a bunch of bonuses. Now again, I think this might be faster if we just choose to swing past turn and go. I like to show off. Oop. So that was a turn 2 win, actually, not a turn 3. We got really lucky with the cards, though. So we kill Vargar, getting an extra 575 gold because we're mercenary node. Then 17 gold is our human bonus. And you don't get the win streak bonus because you have to concede the second fight. But that's a good, what? 1,150 plus 17 gold per fight against it. Then it'll progress you to the Berg fight. And against Berg, you just kind of pussy out, run away. During coin flip, say concede. Watch a little animation. And then you go back and you fight Vargar all over again. Easy steps. And that's basically the process. You just click on the node again, you wind up fighting her again. When you get done, when you grind enough gold to be able to buy whatever you want, just exit campaign, go out, do whatever you want. Maybe you're tired of farming with the same deck all the time, just switch over to another character who's also on the machine graveyard spot. Really easy, really great. This farming technique was shown to me by a guild member by the name of Artifaction, or Twitch name Nicholas IV. He has a really good in-depth detail guide of it on our site. I'll have that in the comment section below or the description below. I'll also have a link to the Hawkor deck I use in the link below. It might change a little bit when you guys see it because I'm still making upgrades to it. I'm going to put in some exiled bards and stuff. I might do some sapphire stuff. Who knows? But you'll be able to see the link and check it out if you want to use the same deck list. Hawkor is not necessary. There's tons of fast deck lists that you can use for mercenaries out there. He's just a pretty cheap one to put together if you put enough time into it. Thank you all for stopping by. You've been awesome. And this has been one of the best gold farming techniques I've seen. Again, this gold technique is valid as of 2/15/2017. It's been valid since before Christmas, whenever your Zone 2 hit. So, this gold farming technique should be good until they include maybe an update to the arena or Adventure Zone 3 or an expansion to Adventure Zone 2. Who knows? Again, thank you guys and have a great day. Bye! Bye! Bye!
screams a scream, fuck the haters. This is QUAD, rhymes take the tater. It's the LAMB in me. Sees these beats like CDs in late 93. I speak so breezy in red windy city, and I hit they like techno stop, they make it easy. Sometimes I let this kick speak for me, getting carried away with the temporary. It's the choices we make, eeny, meeny, miny, mo, saving the world. Look, mom, I needo, bandido. Just the right sauce for this beat burrito. Ingredient list includes a 4-leaf clover with a dash of Mary Jane. We can cure your hangover.